Have you guys ever just needed to find a little motivation to live? You're kind of feeling down and you need something to keep you going? Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links pack openings is my motivation for living, and that's what we're going to be doing here today on this fine evening. First, let me pick some stuff up, try to get a couple of gems, maybe. Alright, looks like they aren't there. Anyway, we have somehow gone back up to 2,700 gems. That means I'm just under 300 short of being able to do 2 more episodes of this garbage. So we're gonna do exactly that. Now I have something very particular in mind. Oh my goodness, we're on PvP. Let's just pretend that I didn't do that. I have something very particular in mind for us to do today. There's a deck I want to make. It is a plant themed deck. So what we need is one card in particular from Neo Impact. Now I haven't pulled much from Neo Impact, so we might get some other cool stuff while we're here. But I'm looking for one card in particular. And let me see if I can't find it. It is not even rare at all, so it shouldn't be a problem to get it. This is what I'm looking for. Don't ask questions, you know. You'll see it. I'll show off the deck once I'm done, I'm sure. Direct. Right, me. And this thing. Alright, we're off to a great start, as usual. We got Glowies, Meteor Dragon, Arcane Archer of the Forest, and Element Valkyrie. Alright, that's fine. I like Element Valkyrie. Ooh. There we go, and that's exactly what I wanted. Now we can stop pulling from this, but let's just see what we can get with these next 8 packs. Wow, this is pretty good. I have already had one of them. But, you know, it's good for Relinquish and the like. Oh my god, could this be an ultra rare? Watapon. Arcane Archer of the Forest. Magician Circle, it's a super rare. And if you have a Dark Magician deck in the works, this is the only way to really get it done. You know, it's a great card. Fantastic card. Glad I pulled it. Absorbing Cave in the Sky. Chopman, the Desperate Outlaw. When this card is flip summoned, you can equip one equipped spell card in your graveyard. Ooh, kind of cool. Kind of cool. And Klausulas, however you pronounce that. Gravedigger's Rule. Arcane Archer of the Forest. Death Counter Blow. Destroy any monster that inflicts battle damage to a player's life points by attacking directly. Okay. Anti-aircraft flower, Puppet Magic of Dark Ruler, and Shadow Slayer. Shadow Slayer is good for certain types of decks, so it's always good to have that. Major Upset and Regretful Rebirth. Regretful Rebirth. Wow. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target that monster and special summon it in face-up defense position, but it is destroyed in your end phase. Now, it seems completely useless, but there are ways to utilize this in very unique manners. You can use the thing you summon for tributes. Its effects are still applied, so if it gives a boost to your other monsters, it can provide that as well for one more turn. So overall, solid card, solid pull. Meteor Black Dragon. This is the this is the ultra rare. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I mean, it is the mascot thing. It's kind of the head honcho, if you will. So yeah, pretty good. Got an ultra rare. Wow, this was well worth the 500 gems, I gotta say. Alright, wow. These were some amazing pulls, guys. I gotta say. You know, I got exactly what I wanted, barely. I only got one. And I got 3 super rares, which is absolutely incredible, and an ultra rare. These were some pulls, my dudes. Alright. Now we're gonna ditch that pack and we're gonna go to Land of the Titans, because I love mini boxes. I think they're far superior to regular boxes, and it's just overall a better experience to pull from these. So we're gonna go 20 packs from this box. Mini box. Kami Noteblow, Big March of Animals, Nimble MUSASABI. This is a great card. It has a lot of very unique uses. You can combine it with that panda that, you know, it gains attack the more monsters your opponent controls. That's a very good combo right there. Naturia Pineapple, also a good card. I think that's my third. So, yeah. Continuous destruction. Security Orb. Now, this I've seen a lot of online playing against people. I never got one myself. It's kind of like Windstorm for one opposing monster, but you won't. If there's something that targets the back row, it won't be destroyed by that. Or, I mean, it will, but you get to kind of counter it. So, very good card. I'm surprised it's only a rare. I think it should be super rare, honestly. It's pretty good. And another Nimble MUSASABI. Alright, so if I ever need to use this for whatever reason, now I have a third, and it's a working thing. Guard Dog. Release Restraint. Tribute 1 Gearfried the Iron Knight. Special summon 1 Gearfried the Swordmaster from your hand or deck. Okay. Green Baboon, Defender of the Forest. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, when a face-up beast-type monster you control is destroyed and set to the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points and special summon it. Wow. Incredible. And you could special summon it from your graveyard as well if you have the life points from it. This is very excellent. It's very easy to summon, and it has a whopping 2,600 attack. Is there another ultra rare in the works? I see sparklies, I see animations. Who could this be? Yet another ultra rare. Oh, it is Gearfried the Swordmaster. Okay. So this is kind of like the Iron Knight, but in reverse. You actually want to equip stuff to it. And you get to destroy a monster whenever something's equipped to it, so that's good. Another Release Restraint, another Guard Dog. Playful Possum. During your main phase, you can destroy the face-up card on the field. Your opponent must control a monster with a higher attack than this card for you to activate and to resolve this effect. During your standby phase, if this card was destroyed by this effect, you could special summon it from the graveyard. Okay. There was a little puzzle in the Duel tutorials using this card. I forget exactly how it was utilized. I think it was to summon one of the ultra rares in this box. So if I figure it out, I'll be sure to start using that Playful Possum. Another Road Nut, my favorite. Echo Main King and Seed of Flame. Alright, I actually want 3 of these, so it's good that I got a second. A third would be nice, but unlikely. Another Naturia Pineapple, of course. 3 Humplakuda. Mind Wipe. Activate only if your opponent has 3 or fewer cards in their hand. It should be 3 or fewer. Your opponent adds their hand to the deck and shuffles it, then draws the same number of cards added to the deck. I guess it could throw your opponent off, but you kind of have to know what your opponent has in their hand to use it effectively. I guess if you had that trap card that lets you see your opponent's hand, it's sort of useful. But I don't know. There's a reason it's not so rare. Mogmol. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it from your graveyard in face-up defense position. You can only use this effect once per duel. Alright, if you're having trouble tribute summoning something, there we go. Alright, we got an ultra rare, we got a super rare, and we got a bunch of cool stuff that I wanted. So overall, very good pulls. However, there is still some stuff that I still wouldn't mind getting. Yellow Baboon being the prime example of that. Also, some more of these. And a third, another security orb, I guess, would also be kind of cool. So there's still plenty of room for improvement. So I'm gonna keep pulling from this. I love mini boxes. They're great. They're expert level. I mean, honestly, why would you even go for a big box? You never get what you want. Enrage Muka Muka. That's like my fifth of those. Mind Wipe. Coming out below. Naturia Rock. When a trap card is activated, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. I don't know if that's even good, but maybe if you have a deck that relies on certain cards being in the graveyard, you could sort of utilize that, perhaps. March of Animals, Continuous Destruction Punch, and Talea, Princess of Cherry Blossoms. This card gains 100 attack for each plant-type monster you control. Other plant-type monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Absolutely incredible. I feel like it's an absolute necessity for plant-type decks. At least certain ones, anyway. Chusuke Mouse Fighter, Retort. Grave Oja. When there is a face-down defense position monster on your side of the field, no player can select this card as an attack target. Each time a monster on your side of the field is flip summoned, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Wow! Alright, that's a very unique card right there. Very useful for decks that rely on flip summons. Deal some chip damage. Royal Surrender. Mind Wipe. And there it is, the Yellow Baboon. We got it. We got both of the ultra rares in this pack. What an incredible set of pulls we're doing right here. This has been probably the best episode so far in terms of my luck when pulling these cards. Wow. When a beast-type monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove from play 2 beast-type monsters in your graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. Absolutely insane. Mini boxes are the way of the future. I don't know why you'd ever do anything else. Those 3 cards are all garbage, though. So, kind of balances out, I guess. Needlebug Nest. Yeah. We're gonna get pure disappointment from here on out. Just watch. Alright, actually I kind of wanted another one of these, so not pure disappointment. Impure disappointment, I guess one could say. Chusuke, Retort. Dust Knight. Send 1 earth monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, if you have something that special summons earth monsters from the graveyard, which I don't know if something of the variety exists, but this is the ultimate way to deal with that. Okay, and this last pack, I believe, I thought that was 10 previously. Lighten the Load. Once per turn, you can add 1 level 7 or higher monster from your hand to your deck and wait. So, what you're telling me is, if you have a level 7, you could trade it for a non-level 7. It's kind of lame, to be honest. Monk Fighter, and another Grave Oja. Okay, wow. Very impressed with my pulls this episode. Very glad I decided to do these from this box. Excellent decision, excellent choice. And overall, great life decision on my part. Have no complaints. No complaints at all. This is why, this is my motivation to continue on in life. And yeah, this box sure is proving to be rather great to me. Now, here's some things that I would like if I ever choose to pull from this in the future. Or these. One of these. Maybe one of these. Perhaps. 2 more of these. And 1 more of these. So, basically, still a lot to go, but I feel like the chance... I mean, it starts out at 100. I'm already halfway done. I feel like my chances are pretty good if I need to grab anything else. So, very happy with mini boxes in general, and also this particular one. I feel like it's done me really well. This new box right here, I don't know a lot about it. I don't know if anything good can come from it. So perhaps next episode, we'll start pulling from this a little bit. But I'm not making any promises. Anyway, this has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links pack opening extravaganza. Thank you for watching and stay safe, ladies and gentlemen.